This is Irontrader, and this is midday trading. We're going to take a look here at natural gas and at crude and see what's going on here at midday. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have natural gas, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, I know what you're thinking. Irontrader, here he comes, the broken record again. But, you know, it's true. Look what's going on here with this candle, okay? Now you're below this key 8 SMA, 1.732, and you're below the 1.76, and you're below the 1.77. So until you can get above that, you're going to go sideways to lower. That's just reality. Now, it tried to rally up here. Now, today's high was 1.762. Friday's high, 1.77. And then Friday's low, 1.64. Today's low, 1.68. So basically what we have is an inside day, which is mean your high and your low is within the high and low of the previous day, okay? But again, you know, you went up there, looked like it was going to go, but again, it just could not get above this 21-day. Got a little bit above the 8, but it could not get above that 21-day here so far. Now, again, there's plenty of day left. This is only half the day. Now, what I don't like is this 8-day crossed over below that 21-day, okay? So when you have a scenario like that, this is what you get right here, okay? See where that 8-day, okay? Once you get this, see this crossover right here, okay? As it comes on down, then your price is fighting it the whole way until you can get a reversal candle to take it right back on up again. Okay, so here, let's just look at the upside. This is what we want to watch, 1.732. This is what you want to watch, 1.76. And then this is going to be the key level at 1.77. So you can see where it went right into it for the week, and then right now, so far, we can't get above it. But again, we have to wait all the way till Friday because this is a weekly chart, but this is going to be key resistance every day, okay? Always remember that. Now, again, if you get above that 177, then we'll just come right here, 1.82, 1.84. We come to the bottom here, 1.87. Then we have 1.88. We have basically 1.92, and then we have 1.95, 1.98, and then this is the target that we're looking for is a 2.0. But this all doesn't mean anything unless you can get above this 8 to 21-day and that key 8 SMA. Now, here so far, we have just a sideways action. Now, this could go sideways here for a long period of time, just like what we had here, okay, here on your weekly chart. So don't get too excited here. But again, what we're watching, we want to take the lowest of the group. So you're looking at 1.643, okay? So that is going to be your support level. So you can see how it's holding. And then if you come all the way to the top of this candle, this is 1.637, so roughly 1.64. That is your support level off the top of this candle. So everything is holding very, very nicely here so far, okay? If that's lost, then we just come right here. You have 1.59, 1.58. Look to the bottom of the candle, 1.57, and then there's your retest at 1.52. But right now, we just have sideways action, but the 8-day, the 21-day, and the 8-day here are absolute key. Okay, let's take a look here on the hourly and the 4-hour. Okay, here we have your hourly and your 4-hour chart. Now, you do have a double bottom situation going. You got that as low as 1.643 right there, and then we retested it here with 1.646, so just a little bit higher. Nice double bottom, okay? We had that double top situation going on right here. When you look at the top of that candle, basically 1.76, and then here was 1.77. So that was your double top situation, and it came right down. But again, we're holding this bottom. Now we tried to rally up again, and where do we go? You went right basically into this resistant level here, and it couldn't do nothing. You couldn't even get it back up here to that 200 SMA here, or even to retest at 1.77 here. So this is your resistant level here that you're going to have to overcome if it wants to go higher, okay? So closely what you want to watch is this 100-day at 1.71 here, and then you have your 1.72, you have your 1.726, and then we have your 8-day, which is rolling over. That is on the upside before we can retest it. But right now, it's just nothing. Now, again, on the downside, what you really want to watch is this 1.658, which would be the bottom of that candle, and then the retest of the 1.64. But right now, this is just sideways. There's really no big-time action going on here on the old natty gas. Now, I did take a scalp today. I'm in and I'm out. I did scalp KOLD. What did I get out of that? I got 5 points. Okay, I got 5 points out of KOLD. I'm completely flat. Now, I'm not in UNG or BOIL long at all. Right now, I'm just flat. I got the 5 points out of KOLD, so we got to see how this is all going to shake out. But the reason a lot of times it is because you can't get through this resistance level. That's the same way when you look at that daily chart. If you can't get through that 21 day, it starts selling off. That tells you got to take a short. Okay, that's just that simple. If it can't go through, obviously it's going to go down or sideways. That's just reality. Now here on your 4-hour chart, you can see how we layered all the way down. You have that candle, which is basically right there. We put in a little bit lower high. There's your double top situation. But gee, you can't. You're trying to rally up here, but you're going right into that resistant level here. Okay, so pretty much right there, that 1.77, and you just can't seem to get through it. Now, if you can, there has you have your 100-day right above that at 1.79, and then you have your 200-day at 1.81. But right now, it's just sideways action, so we got to see the rest of the day. Is it going to come down and retest that 1.64, or is it going to just go sideways action? That's what we have to see. Okay, let's take a look here at some multi-charts. Okay, here you have your tick chart, you have your 1, your 5, and your 15-minute chart, okay? So here's your double bottom situation, but you can just see it's just nothing but like a chop fest. There isn't like no big movement. So natural gas, the low today was 1.684 and the high was 1.762. Okay, but you got to get through that 1.77. That's the key, but you got to get cranking through there, okay? So what you can see like on the tick chart here, just really a whole lot of nothing here, okay? So you just got to be very, very careful about that. This is good when you trade the leverage fund because you don't need that much movement. See, like KOLD and BOIL, these are 2-time leverage. So like the KOLD, you had a low today of 137.63, but you had a high today of 147.98. So you had a 10-point spread. See, that was an easy way for me to just get 5 of that, which I'm happy with that because I have no confidence really in natural gas, long or short, right now. I'm just looking to get in and get out of it, okay? So when you have those leverage funds, you just always remember those leverage funds, these are trading vehicles, okay? These are not buy and hold, and I'm going to hold these for years. It doesn't work like that. They rebalance at the end of the day, and they lose, okay? So that's why you always see like Boyle, I'm doing a reverse split, because by the time they keep balancing out, they're really meant to go to zero. So these are just trading vehicles. Just get in and get out. Okay, I was happy with that 5 points, and boom. Now we'll see if it can go on a scalp on the upside. We got to just see how this all going to shake out here, okay? So when you look at the 5-minute here, you got the same thing, okay? So we have a low here in place. So this is what we're going to be looking at here, is this 1.69. If that is lost here, then we can come down here to the next level. But when you look at the 15-minute chart, which takes it out a little bit, you have that 1.643, that 1.460. So you have a series of higher lows here, which is good. The problem is you've got so much resistance overhead that doesn't know if you can get through all that. That's the key. So sometimes like a 5-minute chart here, you can get a little bit better look. That's why you like to use multiple time frames. Because you look at one chart and say, geez, there's just really nothing here. But if I look at a series of charts, then you can see, wow, I can make a trade here, I can do a short here, I can do something here just to make some cash flow. Okay, that's what I got for you on the old natty gas. Let's take a look here on crude. Okay, here's crude oil now. So far, I've had a good day. I've taken off my trade, though, because this is not looking really too good here on, closing above that key 61.62. Now, we rallied high. Okay, you rallied up to all the way to 81.96, but it looks right now here, your real-time price is 81.62. So you're right back at it. Okay, so what you don't want to do is end up with candles like what you have here, or like what we have over here, because it just rallies up and then it comes right back down. So this has got a good shot here coming lower. You need to close above this 81.62. Close above, not just intraday, you close above. However, that being said, when you pop up like this, okay, where you get a pop up like that, and even it goes sideways and it pops up again, that just shows really good momentum to the upside, okay? So when you see that scenario, any kind of a pullback, that's a buying opportunity here, because if it popped up here, if it keeps on popping up, that means she's going to be going and wants to go higher. Okay, so that's what you always want to look at. So what we want to watch here now is this 81.62. That's going to be very, very key. You need to close above that. Okay, that's the key. Your rounded bottom here, your series of higher lows, everything is very, very bullish. Now, again, if you can close above this key level is 81.62 right here. Look at this 100 SMA, 83.32. That's your target. Okay, that's where she's going to go, and that's probably where she's going to stop. Okay, for right now anyway. And then we have to see. And then you can always go look to, to the left of your chart here, and you can rally all the way up here, all the way to 95.03. But this 100-day is gonna stop it probably pretty quick here, just like it did here, just like it did here. Then you could maybe have a pullback and it can blast on up. But that is going to be your target here if you can close above that 81.62. Okay, here. So on the downside, what you want to watch is, first of all, is that 81.62. And then if that's lost here, this is the key level here at 80.85. That's what you want to hold on a closing basis. Okay, so if that is lost, then what we can do is we can come down to Friday's low. Okay, so what you want to do is that's at 80.49, which lined up very nice with the 80.41. Okay, that's what you would look. That's what the next target, the big target that you look at. In between here, you have 80.67. Okay, and then, but this is the thing. What you really need to do, you want to hold Friday's low. Okay, that's the key on a closing basis. First of all, here your 80.85, Friday's low, and then if that's lost, then we can come here to your 79.99, 79.90, and then you have your 79.57, and then your key level here is your 79.50. That is your 8 SMA. But your 8 simple moving average, look how nice that's moving on up. Look at your 21-day, how bullish it is now. Both the 8 and the 20-day crossed above the 200, very, very bullish. And then you have your 200-day at 78.22. Now, again, obviously, if that's lost, we just follow these candles all the way down till you hit that 50-day. But with this kind of support level here, it's going to take quite a bit here to lose the 8, the 21, and your 200 SMA here. But even if it just comes down, this is still a very, very bullish trend. Okay, so realistically, watch the top of this candle right here. That's at 81.62. You want to close above. If you can't, you want to at least close above this 80.85. If not, then we just follow that candle, 80.49, and then work your way down here to the 8 SMA here. So we got to see how it's all going to shake out here, but this is what you don't want. You don't want that candle going popping up and then coming right down. This is why you want to use these blue lines here. These are just price channels. You just put it right on your chart. That way you can see everything very, very clearly. And then they also create here as something is selling off, that's your support levels. And then you also have your resistance levels here going right on up. Makes life a lot easier, okay, on the old charts. Okay, that's what I got for you, Natty Gas and Crude. I'll have more for you in depth here. Look after a pick close here at 2:30. Thanks for watching.